Welcome back to the Auto Insider, where you come to find out what's new, what's hot, and what's not in the automotive industry. This week we have the 2023 Lexus RX 350. Ever since this small crossover hit the market years ago, this has been the best seller for the Lexus brand. Not only that, it's been one of the best selling SUVs on the road, period. Everything about the previous RX that you knew has been changed. Not lost, just updated. Infotainment system, updated. Technology, upgraded. Look, think it's been upgraded as well. And the grille, no more talking about the big Lexus grille that takes over the front of the vehicle. This one is a little more modest, but it still gives you a demanding presence on the road. This is an everyday driver that if you only have 2, maybe 3 kids, you're gonna wanna pay attention to this entire video. And what about that color? So once we make our way inside this RX 350, everything in here is very different than what we'd expect from an RX. Lexus has long been a brand of very subtle luxury. Sport has been a thing over the last few years. Lexus has done a good job in this RX of combining sport and luxury. So even though this isn't the F Sport, which is available on the RX, it does have a sporty feel to the seats. The way the seats are designed here, it kind of hugs your body and keeps you in play here. And then you have leather and suede tones here on the seat bottom and seat back. And then you have the interesting design here in the seat. Gives you more of a bespoke type feel. Gone is that little pad here to navigate through the infotainment system. We really applaud Lexus for that upgrade. This large touchscreen brings it more into the 21st century. Makes you feel like you're driving something that's up to date and up to speed, not your parents' automobile. Trust me, parents, your teens are gonna wanna drive your RX. Because of the compact nature of the RX, this full panoramic roof gives it a more large SUV feeling without giving you the large SUV drive and feel. There's a difference. The steering wheel gives us a bit of a sporty edge, and there's a little bit of this black wood trim here that reminds you it's luxury. The Mark Levinson sound system in here may not be the best stereo I've heard, but it's really good. I wouldn't change a thing. If you're considering an SUV, many of you are thinking about a family vehicle. When you have a family vehicle, you tend to carry extra things with you. Storage, accessible from both sides. More storage, wireless phone charger, cup holder, even has height adjustments. You have 2 USB-C fast chargers here, a USB-C fast charger below, and a standard USB cable in case you don't want to wirelessly connect your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. If I would knock this RX for anything, it would be, why did they put the drive mode selectors here on the center console? If you're buying a family SUV, backseat leg room is paramount. As you can see, I'm 5'10", there's decent leg room here. Center folds down, 2 cup holders, and a place for little ones to store their things away as well. And then for the surprises, tri-zone climate control. Yes, the teens in the back seat can control their own heating and AC. In this model, the outboard seats are heated and ventilated. Hot or cold, they're covered. Sunshades keep the sun out for the long road trip. Speaking of long road trips, power reclining second row seats. 2 USB-C fast chargers back here. They won't run out of juice back here. If you're in the market for an SUV, this may be of interest to you. How much can I get behind this second row? If I'm not using the second row, how easy is it to get the second row folded flat so that you can get things home from antiquing or maybe the big box store? And when you have things here, say for a road trip, can you cover it up and keep it out of other people's line of sight? Power folding 60-40 split second row seats. Now, the speed is a little bit slow, but how many times are you going to fold it down anyway? Here's what I like most. One push of a button, and they come back where you had them. Now, sometimes we see cargo covers, they're really flimsy, don't feel like they're going to last a really long time. Well, no chance of that on this RX. Spring loaded, cover stays in place, everything put away. So, how easy is it to access the cargo area in the RX? One kick and it's done. The sensitivity on the RX is better than a lot of vehicles I've seen. Now, there are some brands that allow you to just walk up and the proximity key will open it, but with that kind of ease, I don't think we're missing anything. When you're all done, you can lock all the doors and close the hatch, or just close it and walk away. And I do mean nothing's missing. Earlier, I told you the V6 is gone, replaced by this 2.4 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. It puts out 275 horsepower. And then that silky smooth 8-speed direct automatic transmission really gets this thing moving down the road. It makes you wonder why we ever needed a V6. And while neither the F-Sport nor the premium RX 350 is intended to be some awe-inspiring track day type SUV, which we're seeing a lot of these days, it really does have an impressive setup, ride, and road holding qualities. These 21-inch wheels look great moving down the road. And again, the silhouette and the front fascia actually have upgraded this RX to what we expect from the Lexus brand. I like seeing this taillight go all the way across the rear deck lid. That's something automakers are doing now to give the vehicle a wider stance from the rear. All in all, there's not much I could find wrong with this RX, except for the fact that we had to give it back at the end of the 7 days. But lucky for you, if you get your hands on one, you can keep it as long as you want, because the RX is known for reliability, dependability, and longevity. Thanks for watching. That's all the time we have today on the Auto Insider. But for more of what's new, what's hot, and what's not, be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and download the SoundCloud app and listen to all of our reviews in their entirety. The 2023 Lexus RX 350. Is it hot or is it not? This 2.4 liter turbo, it's pretty hot for an SUV. Front wheel drive, I prefer all wheel drive, but you're probably not going off-road anyway. Plenty of room, plenty of technology. Only thing I change is I probably have a few more mechanical buttons in here to get to the things I like drive modes. Other than that, it's hard to find anything else wrong with this RX 350. If you're looking to put an SUV in your garage, this one should be high on your list. That is, if you don't have a lot of kids. Until next week, I'm Daryl Killian for the Auto Insider.